There are so many fake people in this world, you guys.
Hi there, I'm Onision, and I'm fake as f***.
Like, seriously, there's so many frauds, there's so many fakes, there's so many people that will just say things for the sake of you liking them.
And I'm fake as f***.
Hello everybody and welcome to the den of narcissists, liars and sociopaths. And people that think they can rap. So today guys, we are going to be taking a look at two equally emotionless and robotic people. They go by the names of Onision and Social Repose. Recently, Social Repose and Jaclyn Glenn ended their relationship. It's pretty heartbreaking. Looking at the comparisons of Social Repose's reaction and Jaclyn Glenn's reaction, you can really see how little emotion he has, or how little he understands of what makes a human a human. It's really interesting. Now, I'm not saying that Social Repose is a sociopath. I think he's just a f***ing idiot. Very shortly after this breakup, Onision jumped on the bandwagon thinking he has a right to make demands to Jaclyn Glenn for an apology. He is just a child, a little child saying, haha, I was right and you were wrong, no.
And yet look at where we are now. Her admitting that I was right. You know? Passively. She can't admit it. Publicly she can't. Either way, if I'm me saying this, I win either way. I'm going to say she can't make an apology video saying that I was right. Either I'm wrong and she makes the apology video, I win, or I'm right, and I'm right.
It's pathetic. Onision's pathetic. Social Repose is pathetic. I don't know Jaclyn Glenn that well. I pretty much kind of feel sorry for her. She's clearly distraught by all this, and good God, is it completely unnecessary for Onision to make a 27-minute video rubbing it in her face how she was wrong and he was right. We'll get on to whether he was actually right a little bit later on. First of all, let us take a look at the response videos that both Jaclyn Glenn and Social Repose made after this breakup. It's quite interesting seeing the comparison between two pretty similar videos. Social Repose is a really horrible person, and we'll be getting right down to the bottom of why that is, what he's done that's so bad, and how terribly he's handled the whole situation. So for those of you that don't know, Jaclyn Glenn and Social Repose were dating for quite some time. They got into quite a deep relationship. It was really going somewhere. Jaclyn Glenn felt like she was absolutely in love with him. She didn't really see past his negatives and only saw the good sides of him, which is incredibly common within relationships, and Onision needs to understand that. I've had the same situation where love has made me blind to the point where I only see the good sides of a person, and then it all falls apart. Basically, Social Repose was away on tour doing things, and whilst he was away, he cheated on her. Now, a lot of people have been saying to her, look, this guy's a real scumbag, but I can completely understand why she didn't see those things. I can completely understand that. And for Onision to not be able to see that kind of displays once again how much of a f***ing robot he is. So, let us check out Jaclyn Glenn's response video to this whole situation and get a bit of context.
I'm sorry, I'm a mess. And I'm not, probably gonna feel better for a long time.
Now, as a comparison, let's have a look at the start of Social Repose's video, which is a direct response to Jaclyn's video.
Now, I'm well aware that making this video and talking about this and responding to Jaclyn's
recent video. I'm definitely going to lose some fans. I'm going to lose some friends.
Literally, the first thing on his mind is the fact that he might lose fans and subscribers because of this. That is a fantastic way of showing how little you care. I think it's awful, absolutely awful that that's on your mind at all. You robot. You complete robot. Now, throughout this entire video, he is often smirking, often letting out little laughs, whereas Jaclyn Glenn is clearly in pieces, in bits. As she said, she's absolutely torn apart by this. But Social Repose is pretty much fine. Bit worried about losing subs, but that's about it. Who really cares, Mr. Robots? Really bad. Now, as pointed out by Jaclyn Glenn herself, Social Repose lies constantly in this video. It's like lie after lie after lie. Yeah, as I say, Jaclyn Glenn commented on Ritchie's video saying, "What? You've lied about everything. Every last thing you've said is a lie." As you can see on screen now, this isn't from Jaclyn, as you can see. This is from a different person on YouTube, because Ritchie deleted the comment. Because he doesn't give a shit. He only cares about his image. He only cares about losing subscribers. And then, oh god, this really made me sick. This really peed me off. He made another video after this saying RIP the Social Repose channel, and it's literally him sitting there watching his subscriber count not going down at all. What? You cheeky piece of shit. What a fucking awful thing to do. It's like rubbing it in her face. Oh look, I'm not losing any subs over this. You may be crying in pieces, losing your mind, but I'm absolutely fine. I don't mind. Well, fuck you, buddy, because you have lost a ton of subs. Your daily subs is now on minus 1,100. So well done, you idiot. You are losing subs, and that will continue. Look how many dislikes you got on this video. You smug piece of shit. Really pissed me off. Really did. So, I apologise, I've had my white balance a bit iffy, so I've looked very pale up until now, which is appropriate considering we're talking about Social Repose. Anyway, my only other points on his response to Jaclyn Glenn's video is that he tried to blame it on problems. He tried to make it seem like she knew what she was getting into. He also bangs on about her being clingy and lied, saying that she was the one that brought up moving in together when it was actually him. So well done, you're displayed how much of a liar you are. Everyone clearly can see straight through your crap because of how many dislikes you got on this. You never once looked in any way upset or distraught about this situation. You smirked so frequently during the video. You laughed several times, whereas, you know, as I've said, it's a stark contrast to Jaclyn's video. Anyway, I'm rambling on about this a bit. Now, let's move on to the other sociopath robot piece of shit, Onision, and have a look at his wildly unnecessary video in which he just says, I was right and you were wrong, ha 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 ha. Where's my apology? I deserve an apology. I'm the realest person on this platform. What? Make up your mind. Only moments ago were you the one saying how fake you are.
I'm fake as
You have banged on about how fake you are and how you act in your videos. So what is it? Are you fake or are you real? You're now trying to make it seem like you're the realest, most honest person. Who is gonna trust you now? You've displayed so many different feelings towards this. And you go on in this video about how you're honest, and honesty is the way forward. No! No! No one wants to hear your blunt honesty. No one wants you to make a 27-minute video saying, I was right and you were wrong. No one cares, which is why you got bombarded with dislikes. You made it ridiculously soon after Jaclyn's video. You went on and on about how you have the right to make this video, how they shit on you so much and now you have the right to respond. Yes, you do have the right to be angry, you do have the right to want to respond about this, but you don't have the right to make a 27-minute video minutes after they split up. You even said in the video how you can see that she is really distraught and how she must be really upset. So the appropriate thing isn't to shove it in her face claiming how you were right all along. No one cares, no one wants to hear it. Keep it to yourself. You've got to learn to keep to yourself. Just butt out of these issues. Seriously. And now he is demanding that Jaclyn Glenn apologise to him. She doesn't need to apologise for jack shit. So Onision was making this point about how when Jaclyn got a boob job, he was trying to make the point that she did that because Social Repose has talked about how he only wants a girl if they're perfect. So you go ahead and say to Jaclyn Glenn, oh, so you got the boob job because of that. No, you don't have a right to say that. No, we don't want to hear your blunt honesty because you don't know. That's an assumption. You don't know and you don't have the right to claim it as if it's a fact. And then you talk about how you think that she realises this and how she's admitted that you were right all along. But she hasn't, has she? She hasn't admitted that at all. You're just assuming that she's admitted that. Again, no, you don't have the right to state that that is fact. For someone that's obsessed with getting your facts, having your facts, you need to know the truth, blah blah blah. You base a lot of your on assumptions. So you don't have the facts. You quite often don't have the facts. You're such a robot, man. You're such a robot. Sorry, the reason why I'm not using clips at the minute is because every video I upload gets copyright claimed, and when that happens, it doesn't get suggested, it doesn't get promoted. But YouTube won't tell you that, but that's what happens. So I need to just be as careful as possible at the minute. I hope you guys can understand that. So, another massive point that Onision was trying to make was that he constantly told her how Social Repose is a crap person and how loads of people were telling her, look, this guy's a real piece of crap. And you're surprised that she didn't listen to you and that she said, no, look, let's give him a chance, he's a good guy. Do you understand love at all? Do you understand what it means to be a human? Evidently not. When you're in love with someone, you don't see the negatives, you look past it, you don't want to believe that that's true. If you've ever had true human emotions, you would understand that. So why are you now trying to make it seem like you've won? He kept saying this, he kept saying, so either way, I win. There's nothing to win out of this, mate. There's nothing to win at all. You haven't won this big debate. You were right. She doesn't want to hear that. None of us want to hear you banging on about how you were right. No one cares. And no, you don't have a right to shove that in her face just after she broke up with him. Do you think she wants to hear that? No. We all understand why you've actually made this video. It's because you've wanted a chance to have a go at her for a long time. That's obvious, because you've constantly done crappy things and she constantly calls you out on those crappy things. So you've wanted for ages something to call her out on. Well, no one cares, mate. No one gives a f***. No one gives a flying f***. Have you heard of these little things underneath your video? One says like, one says dislike. When you're like 80% in the red, you're doing something wrong. I don't think you understand. I don't think you've ever seen your dislike ratios. No one cares. No one cares, mate. I could talk about this for a lot longer, but I don't want to keep on at you. Some of my videos end up being too long in my opinion. So my final thoughts on the matter is that Onision, too soon. We don't want to hear your thoughts right now. If you had just waited a little longer, maybe someone would have actually listened to you, but you can't help yourself. You really can't. Social Repose, you're an idiot. You're a buffoon. You're a moron. You have no excuse for cheating. You're just an idiot that has very little emotions. Jaclyn Glenn, I do feel sorry for her. This is a pretty heartbreaking thing, and the way he's handled it has been frankly disgusting. So I really do hope you've enjoyed watching today, guys. If you have, please leave one of those lovely likes and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one.